brands in this building today for you. I'm so excited. We have 2 brand new companies here also. But first show of the day, we have our fabulous Funky Fossil company, and the lovely face of that company is Sarah. And we all know Sarah really well. If you do follow our channel already, she is super cool and she's well loved by lots of you already. I will say hello to Sarah in just a second. Just a little bit of housekeeping then. If you are watching for the first time and you're scrolling through and you're just watching YouTube and you've just come across us, welcome to the channel, everyone. This is a beautiful channel where we bring you brands that bring creativity like no other. They are truly, truly amazing. And we love to bring different types of styles of crafts and different people into the building because we appreciate not everybody crafts the same. So click that subscribe button, hit that bell, that will give you that half an hour notice also, and stay tuned because we're here all day. So you can watch the shows on catch up. If you're not watching them right now, we have our USA followers who probably will be with us about 1 o'clock, but we'll be playing catch up on all of our fabulous shows. So stay tuned. We've got some amazing demos for you also. So let's dive straight in. We will say hello to Sarah in just a second, but before we do, let's just get straight into what's happening today. Now we have giveaways, happy hour deals, beautiful brand new and exclusive launches here on the How to Craft Network studio. So excited. So the first bundle today is from Sarah. It's totally exclusive, which is absolutely amazing. And we are very appreciative here in the How to Craft Network. It's a lovely bundle, and we all know what Sarah does really well is bundles that work together well. She puts in there everything you're going to need to create the most amazing cards. You're not going to be hunting around. The stencils are there for your backgrounds, the dies are there for the foreground, and then you have the beautiful focal points with your stamps, some amazing papers as always. So if you do like to touch on your papers, which you can build upon as well because she has open spaces in there too, and as always we get the gems. So let's do a quick walkthrough. So we have this beautiful A5 stamp. Now the item number for this one is, can't see it for looking this morning. Let me just have a look on here. 100583. Thank you. 100583. This is your A5 stamp. Look at this one. Very Dreamcatcher-esque. My son would love this one. We just bought him one recently. Now it's Dark Nights. He did ask for one. So you get the 2 focal points in there and then the beautiful sentiment. Don't follow your dreams, catch them and be a dreamer. Absolutely gorgeous. A5, so they're super huge, high quality as always. Then we get the little miniature A6 one. You know, if you're buying this as a bundle and you're thinking, do you know what, that'd make a great gift for my friend. That'd be a lovely, lovely little stocking filler for a friend if you didn't want them both. But this one is a smaller design. You get some lovely cute sentiments in there, and you get this beautiful feather at the base here, which I did see on a sample on one of our social medias, which was beautiful. I do encourage you to check out our social media pages as well, because there's lots of inspiration on there for you. And then the paper pad, my favourite. Shall we have a quick flick of this one? Let's just show you, because Sarah does the most gorgeous papers. So basically 6x6, acid and lignin free, so they're beautiful. They're going to carry all of your glues and your inks and things like that. Uncoated too. Let me show you the designs. These are quite bold. So we have some full ones. We have some stripes, thank you. Florals as always, very geometric, and you've got a touch of gold in there. It's not actually gold foil, but it looks like it's replicated. Look at this one. Imagine Fussy cutting that one out just as a border. Navy is always an absolute winner. One with spots on there, large open florals, zigzags. Very on trend, actually, this. Splats there with the gold on there. And this is what I was saying about, you know, just adding a photo into the centre or a stamped design into the centre here. You can do so much with these, and those are replicated throughout. So you've got a lot to go at there. Super, super affordable. So that's that one there. We get the 2 stamps on the back as well. I mean, it's just a kit that keeps on giving. So the 2 stencils on the background as well. So you get your sort of your chevron design, and then the design is replicated through here, look, with those beautiful feathers and that lovely detail on the side there. Thank you so much. Look at that. That is just, Sarah does the most amazing stencils when it comes to creating beautiful kits. And then in there, we also get the heart and circular dies. But what's beautiful about these, and I found them really unique, I don't think I've seen anything like this before, is, can you see the baby hearts and the baby, can you see sort of the baby hearts connected in the circles? And then not a solid circle, but a heart within. It's so pretty when you cut this through, and it's huge. It's absolutely huge. So this item number is 100583, and today's price, HTCN, 45.99. So you're getting an incredible saving. Normally 55.46. Now you do know that if you have your points and you do accrue those sort of things that we give to you here on our channel, you're going to get it for less than £40. Amazing. For all of that, A5 stamp, A6 stamp, 2 stencils, a die, paper pad. Oh, I'm not forgetting, as always, from the wonderful Sarah, we have the beautiful gems as well, which are gold, silver and clear. It's an amazing bundle. However, if you don't want it all and you're thinking, do you know what, I love the paper, I'm not a fan of the stamps, or vice versa, we don't ask you to buy it just for the sake. Go and check out the website. Everything there is available as an individual. What I do say to you also is that if you do pop anything in your basket today and you watch shows later today or Saturday or Sunday, nothing will be dispatched until Monday, which is going to give you the capability to keep adding to your basket. So when you've made that first order, anything else, just add to that previous basket and it'll all be sent together with one postage cost. So stay tuned for the whole of the day. Make your purchase, and don't worry if you want to make a purchase in another hour for another brand, there will be no postage cost built on. Just add it to your basket and everything will be sent out on Monday morning. So that's the bundle, 100583. Check out the individuals if there's something you like as an individual. So moving down the counter, we have something quite cool. I love anything like this, which is quite cheeky, but it's cool as well. So here we have a 2023 Funky Fossil calendar. And as you can see, it comes flat pack. You just obviously cinch the centre here to build it up. And if you just look here, how cool is this? So you have your dates, so you can pop on anything of note to yourself, birthdays, etc. And then you have this white space here where you can stamp, colour, pen, pencil, watercolour, alcohol marker. And it just goes through the design, January, February. It's quite a distressed one as well, which I quite like as well. So you'll be able to, and don't forget as well, you can decorate the back. So if you want to put a focal point on here and also decorate the plain part on the back as well, you can just twizzle your diary round as you go through the months if it's on your desk. But I would be definitely giving these decorated to friends for Christmas. I remember when Karen did something similar to this for me, and I've still got it and I used it and I appreciated each piece of design that she did on every page. Super, super affordable. Get them decorated and send them to friends. It's handmade. It makes something different from a card, doesn't it? 100588. £9.49 for this one. Don't forget, if you're a club member or you do have those extra discounts, you're going to get that even cheaper. £9.49 today. Let me show you a decorated one. Oh, did I not show you these? Oh, why not? We are going to go back. This is too nice not to. So let's just show you these beautiful samples here. Look at this. This is with that beautiful paper pad there.
That's my first demo, Tony. That's what I'm going to do first.
Stay tuned, guys. That is an awesome card. I love that. I love that. And then I'll show you the other ones in a second because there's something else coming. Let's just show you this decorated calendar here because it's so cool. So who did this one, Sarah?
I did this one, yes. Yes.
So here we go, look.
Featuring gnomes that we've brought out previously.
So each page has been decorated. Oh, I see you've done some matte and layers. That just gives it that extra depth and dimension, doesn't it?
And what I've done with it is the design is each month I've put the blank space on the opposite side so that if you are going to matte and layer, you're not going to have a very lopsided calendar with it all being
That's a great idea. Oh, this is just so... Imagine getting this as a gift. It's like getting a card a month. It is, isn't it? Getting a new card every single month. Now, these are not hanging around. 100588. Christmas gifts galore. I can see why I'd be buying a few of these for my friends. £10 for a friend for Christmas, and it's handmade, absolutely. And you'd have to see how you've kept it in theme with all of the gnomes, and you could do that with a set of butterflies, or you could just totally be creative.
All your kind of stamps by me collections to take through the year, and the blanks space is an A6 topper, effectively. So what I've typically been doing when I've been decorating, they're just making lots of A6 toppers and then going in and adhering them into the calendar. But the pages are 250 GSM. So some of the design team have been working directly on them if you prefer to do that as well.
That's amazing. I'm coming over because I've got something else to show you. I'm not get on the stepper though. I won't step on the stepper. So I also want to tell you about something very special because I've asked all of the brands that are coming here today to do sort of a happy hour deal. We will do a shout out in a second. I have missed you all. Even though I was here yesterday, I have missed you. And to do a happy hour deal, which is sort of something that they are happy to reduce and get it right down. So if you just want to buy something that's totally affordable, you can do that. And today, Sarah's brought this fabulous die set for us here. Now, this is so cool. It creates borders on cards, torn edges, crosshatch, circles, hearts, the sort of doodle lines. You can do edges of clouds, and then you get the stitching element on there as well to edge some of your cards as well. This is a super huge die. Normally $15.99, and today Sarah's popped it on as a happy hour deal for $8.99. So we haven't got hundreds of them. $8.99, pop it in your basket. It won't be around when it's gone. It's totally gone. Okay, so can we get into demo?
We can.
Let's get straight in.
Let's do it.
Let's see, what are you going to be using first?
So I'm going to use a combination from the bundle. As you know, when I bring a collection to How to Craft Network, I tend to mix up the elements because, as you've said already, Tony, they work so perfectly together. That's the whole intention. So I want to make the card that Tony held up as a sample there. So really focusing or highlighting how gorgeous the papers are, and then using one of the butterflies, or the moths actually, from the Dreamcatchers. And one of the fantastic things about the Dreamcatcher stamps is each of the moths is a full image. So I have quite often not used the Dreamcatcher at all, but just simply, I don't know if you can see that on the Eureka, but I've simply then just stamped and cut out the moths. So you can have cards just with those beautiful elements, and they're a big size. Those kind of, I mean, it could be a butterfly. Charlotte, who designed them, is the illustrator of these stamps, gave me the names of the actual moths that she drew. But
yeah. You couldn't name them, though. People probably wouldn't be able to say it.
No. And equally, it looks like a butterfly to me as well. So what I'm going to do, and I'll just literally talk through this bit in terms of speed, is I've got an A6 card here, and I've used this. This is, I have to say, I think this might be
one of
my favourites.
We do like a bit of black with colour.
Well, for me, it was that sense of the drama, really, and that kind of, we're getting into that kind of dark nights, a bit cosy. And I thought, brand event, we've got to bring a bit of drama.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's start with some drama. They do say I'm a diva, so I've got to have my drama. So you can see this is the full
diva. She's never seen diva, has she?
I'm working on it. So this is the full sheet, and I've trimmed off the top bits here. And then what I've done is taken a second, because there's 3 pages of each design in the pad. So I've taken a second page, and exactly as you said actually earlier, Tony, fussy cut out.
I love fussy cutting.
So, and the nice thing about this is we can layer it over the top, and then we've still got that foliage peeking out, which I really didn't have.
I like how you didn't. I hate fussy cutting when it comes to those elements, but when it comes to a big band, I love it.
I thought it makes me look good, but I don't have to cut out the leaves. But equally, I could, if I'd wanted to, put it on the bottom end, so that would be nice as well. So again, just think about cutting into your papers and using elements from there. So
if you have any questions, just pop them onto the chat, the live chat. While Sarah's demoing, I can watch the questions and I can ask any questions for Sarah. Any questions about anything, because she's here quite often now doing lots of exclusive launches for you. So, ask away if you should, and I will do a little bit of a shout out as soon as we get a second, but I want to get into demo.
And it is lovely to see so many familiar names on the feed, and hopefully some new ones too. So hello to all of you. We can see the feed and we can see you chatting away. So what I'm going to do here is I'm not worried about inking up the whole image, because I'm going to take the butterfly or moth out of the centre of this. So I'm just going to liberally ink it with black, and we'll just clear heat emboss it so that we can watercolour it and get some stunning sparkle on it.
I just love watching people demo. I totally feel like I've made it in life. I really do. When I watch people demo, I'm like, yeah, this is my job. This is our job.
I know, it is.
It makes me really happy, even if I'm demoing myself. But now, when I watch other people demo, it just like, gosh.
And I've started doing YouTube lives on a Monday evening, and I love having a play with the products. But we have such a giggle as well. It's just so nice to have this kind of format where there's the interaction, and there are people kind of on the other side of the screen, normally heckling when it's me.
It's funny as well because when they come to see you at the shows, because they always see you, they know you.
Yeah.
And they come over, it's like, hi, how are you doing? And you're like, hi, sweetheart. She's like, oh, sorry, I know you, but you don't know me.
Yeah.
You're like, don't worry, it's absolutely fine. So this bundle is absolutely flying, along with the calendar. The calendar is also, everybody's got them in the baskets. 100583 for the total bundle. I would add one of those calendars. Give it a try, guys, because obviously it's a giftable for a friend or something like that. Like I said, I got one from Karen a couple of years ago. It's still in my drawer, and you do save them, and it's a great idea. We need more.
I mean, even in terms of memory keeping calendars as well, if it's photos of the family.
Yeah,
that's always a lovely one.
Or you could just stamp some like really quirky sentiments, like positive sentiments through.
Yeah.
So no.
And there is a positive kind of quote or statement on each of the months as well.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, nice.
So, but yeah, I mean, I do one for my mum every year, and they're a great gift either for just to give blank to somebody you know who likes craft.
Yeah.
Or I say decorated. In fact, my mum rang me. And she said, oh, I'll have a couple of those calendars. I said, what do you want them for, Mum? She says, I love the gnomes. Mum, the gnomes don't come with the calendars.
Oh, I have a few. I could do with a few pre-made. I've got time. So what have you done there then?
So I'm literally clear heat embossing the image. And as you can see, I haven't got the whole image here because I am literally going to focus on the moth, and that will give us the image that we're going to cut out and put onto our card. So just keep those bits so we don't have stray powder. And anybody who does watch me on YouTube at home knows I've got all this. I've got my mats, I've got my mini mat, I've got my ink pad kind of holder as well.
It's so funny, ladies and gents. She walked in this morning because obviously I had the school run this morning, as you can imagine. So I'm like chucking my son into school. Go on, son, go on, son. I see it home time. I was like, all right, Mum, all right, you can't get me out kind of quicker. So, and then I'll like get to see, and so I was like, what is this? And there was all craft create together club still out.
Yeah, and she's always saying to me, keep this mat tidy. I came in, it was like a bomb gone off.
It's like, what is this? I'm like, don't worry, it'll take me 2 minutes. I just need to get a coffee.
One day I'll be working with professionals, but until then, you'll have to do.
I'm happy.
Right, I'm going to. What I'm going to do is my new favourite way of colouring in is I've got a couple of your Lush ink pads, which I think you said sort of sold out, haven't they?
They are. They're back in a few weeks. So.
Magenta and the bittersweet. And I've got some of the confetti inks. And what I've been doing to get this kind of gorgeous...
You are a fan of these confetti, aren't you?
Me and Emma, I think.
I think they surprised you.
They did. Well, I'm not really a sparkly person, other than obviously my natural personality.
Crikey, what have you had for your breakfast?
I'm not the most. Don't normally put lots of bling on my cards, but they've got that perfect combination of being subtle and also giving you that gorgeous watercolouring scope.
The confetti is on the website. Just type in confetti. It's not linked to the show, but they are available on the website. All of the new ones are available.
Let me put that on the screen for you. So what I've done is literally squished out a bit of ink onto my mini mat, added a bit of the confetti ink, and that will give us a gorgeous, rich golden orange. So I've just found these beautiful for watercolouring. And I think by adding them to the dyes, you can just see that kind of gold dancing there. But adding them to the dye inks gives them a little bit more opacity, but also enables you to turn any colour kind of dye-based ink that you have. It could be distress, a distressing, but it gives you the opportunity to turn them into sparkly ink. So that's, and of course I've heat embossed this, so I don't need to worry unduly about the colours running beyond the lines. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that?
Yeah, it just captures the shimmer.
Yeah.
So it's not like the full solid gold. You've mixed it in with orange. So it's beautiful. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I don't know whether it's whether I've seen Emma do this or whether have you done it.
It'd probably be Emma.
I can't claim it as an original idea, but yeah, I just certainly for this collection with those rich colours and the dark backgrounds. it's so nice to be able to kind of put some strong colour onto your butterfly moths, almost in jewel tones, but give them that little bit of sparkle. I'm not going to colour in the whole thing, as you can imagine. But yes, if you've already got the inks or you have some water-based inks, I highly recommend adding the confettis to them to get a different effect.
And there's a pearl one as well, so you could do a pearl undertone with colours, couldn't you?
Yeah, and I've been using the cloud one, that nice kind of
nice.
Again, just with kind of blues as well. So you can kind of make it as bold or as subtle as you want, but I just think it adds another little touch here. So I've used the graphite on the body, and I've just used some of the plain gold, so you can see how easy it is to get that real punch of colour on your butterfly. What I would normally do is spritz the mat. This is one of the things I love about having the mini mat, is I spritz that. I probably will do after the show, and then just mop that up. But I can put it to one side now. I've not got it on the mat.
That's great, isn't it?
I do like it.
How do we manage without it?
I know, it's a good idea. You have them occasionally, don't you?
Yeah.
Just occasionally.
Any questions? If you've got any questions, do get them in. Like we say, we do have some giveaways also, and happy hour deals, and we've got lots of fabulous brands. We've got a fabulous brand coming up next too as well. So stay tuned all day. If you've made us a couple of sandwiches, you're going to be in for a lovely, lovely show today.
Yes, I'm going to hang around and see some lovely folk that will be coming down to the studios. I'm particularly excited about seeing Unico here, because it's the first time Bev's been here, won't it? So
yes, we've got some new brands today. So we need to be super, super on board with the new brands and ask them lots of questions, put them under pressure. I'm only joking. No, we need to be super kind today. We have some very nervous bodies in the building.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. Then they're not used to being heckled as much as I am. Just saying. I'm just moving all this out of the way.
Karen says, are you doing a shaker card?
She was saying to me last night, "You've got a shaker card planned?" I says, "No, I've got Tony to contend with. That's about as much as I can manage."
Oh, crikey. I'm not getting involved.
So one of the things just nice to show you on this paper is that you can heat emboss onto it. As you said, it is uncoated, so let's put our sentiment directly onto the black. Well, gold.
Oh, I was a winner. So while Sarah's just putting a gold on there, can I just quickly show you these fabulous... I'm just going to do it under camera here, very quickly. Look at these designs. I'm not going to open it. I've showed it once. But you have geometric spots, stripes, florals, and some which have the lovely sort of panel design effect here, so you can fussy cut as well. Absolutely beautiful. 6x6. You can do all of your mixed media techniques on it. It carries it well. Cut them down, fussy cut them, should you wish. That was yours, sorry. Don't forget that comes as on its own as well. So if you just like the paper pad, there are some paper pads and some embellishments on there. The stamps are there as individuals as well. So check those out as well. Bye, because we're on all day today. Now, I appreciate some of you may be absolutely waiting as well because you want to see the whole day, and then probably will purchase later tonight or over the weekend. That's absolutely fine. We've just got some amazing brands today. So just buy what you love. Just enjoy the shows.
So just going to quickly, I won't do the dream big, but you'll get the idea.
Yep.
Excuse me, in terms of how this turns. And I do love the fact that these papers almost already have the gold splatter on there for you.
It's like a part of it.
Yeah.
Lindsay says she drove past her local garden centre and they had the full works of lights for Christmas. So I'm forgiven for putting my tree up. Although it is up, it's not on. We haven't decorated it yet.
No.
I just got it down. You know, giddy kipper and all.
My tree won't go up until about the 20th of December.
Oh, bar humbug.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
He's part of the team now. You need to get, like... I've got all the team involved. They're all like... Even Royal Mailman came and said, oh, my gosh, is that a Christmas tree? I went, it absolutely is, young man.
I was going to say... I feel... I don't know, I'm not ready. I haven't even made a Christmas... Well, I have made a couple of Christmas cards, but I'm not really even got my Christmas card making underway yet. So I've got just a strip of one of the stripy papers. Again, use up all those lovely scraps and what I love about this pad is that combination of geometrics and florals, because I think it's quite unusual. So
and it's still keeping the theme of the watercolour, which is beautiful as well.
Absolutely.
So let's just have a shout out on the Stamps by Me Facebook. So we have Dawn Thomas, morning everyone. We have Carol Hume. We have Shadeen Hamid as well. Tony, when will the glass mat be back? It's on its way, sweetheart. You'll be the first to know as soon as it arrives. Megan Turpin says, good morning, everyone. And then over on YouTube, we have Roxy Lee, Nola, Donna, Cara, Lindsay, Anita. Let's have a look. It's just going a little bit fast there. Welcome to the channel, everyone. First show of today, Funky Fossil and the lovely Sarah. Beautiful bundle available for you, 100583, an incredible price, $45.99. But if you have that 20% discount, I'll leave it to you to do the rest.
There we go. Simple as. But we've just got that extra bit of that, those little touches that make the card a bit special for the recipient. Just that extra dimension with the paper piece in, and I put that extra border on with excuse me, with foam tape.
That would make a lovely note card.
Yeah, absolutely. And then literally just extracted the moth butterfly from the dream catcher. So again, just remember, you've got the florals, you've got the butterflies or moths. You don't need to have the dream catcher being the feature of the card, because they are fabulous on their own.
Lovely, lovely demo. Super quick as well. We cut out a butterfly and some flowers. Super quick.
Unusual for me.
I've got to go back to the other side. Just go recap some other items for you, because the calendar is at fear of going, ladies and gents. So just 1 second.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
So I'll leave you to get ready for your next demonstration. Lovely, Sarah. Let's just do a quick recap. We have the bundle at an incredible price, and this is the one that Sarah has just demonstrated for you there. But equally, the components are available as individuals. All you need to do is check out underneath the show, and you can see all of the components that have been put together for you if you don't want to get it all. But if you are going for the bundle, you're going to get the 2 stencils. You're going to get the die set with the circles and the hearts, which I absolutely love. I'm going to be having to ask for one of these personally. And then you get the stamps on the base. So you get the A5 super large, 2 dream catchers. And don't forget as well, you've got some decorative elements here. Keep going, sorry, my apologies. This one here, that just does a complete background. And I did see a card of that one, and I'll show you it in a second. And then you get the A6 in there as well. We get the matching papers, which sees the design straight through, and then you get your embellishments, which are down on the front. And if you check out this beautiful card here, look how gorgeous that is. That's the paper stamped on top with those beautiful designs and things like that. Then that sentiment on top as well. Just really striking designs. And as I've said, Sarah always puts bundles together that allow you to be creative right from the get-go. You know, you're not going to be hunting around. Everything is there for you. So the item number for this one is 100583, $45.99 if you are brand new to the channel. But if you have those savings, you will get those extra discounts. So also in the show, we have the happy hour deal. Now, normally $15.99, but today it is $8.99. And it's this beautiful border sort of design here. So you get the torn edge, the stitch weave, the sort of doodle. I'm calling this one like a cloud, but this could be the base of a card. We have the cross, the circle, and the heart. And these are brilliant sizes as well, guys. Perfect for going around edges of cards for your mat and layers or the base of a card. And here's one card here just using that lovely heart design. Excuse me, let me just make sure I put that the right way. And that, look at that circle design. I love the very fact that it's built in with those little mini hearts. Absolutely gorgeous on there. So this die is in this bundle. So check that out also. So $8.99. Once it's gone, it's absolutely gone. She's been kind enough to give us a really good reduced price on that one. And the last item, which is absolutely flying, is your calendar. Now, it is a decorative calendar that you decorate for your friends. Just going to quickly go through because I want to get another demo in. So basically, you decorate the pages and give it to loved ones, or buy it for a crafty friend and allow them to decorate it themselves. You don't have to decorate it and send it. Give it to them and get them to decorate it. You've got it in plenty of time to get it for your friends, or gifts and things like that. Get it to them early so they can decorate them themselves. Keep it all in theme, but equally just stick a photograph of the family on each page. Maybe stick a photograph of whose birthday it is in that month if you have one like that. So you recognise, oh my gosh, I better get my bottoming gear. Such and such's birthday is coming up too. So you can circle. They all have the positive quotes on the base here as well, which Sarah has popped on there for you, just in case it's on your desk and you just need a little reminder to get up and go. I think this is such a good idea. 100-588-999. $9.49 if you are in the club, and if you have those discounts, you're going to get more. Right, let's go back to Sarah then, and let's have a chat about next demonstration. Oh, this one looks a bit exciting. Some stencil work.
A bit of stenciling. So I couldn't leave the studio today without having to play with one of the stencils, because as many of you know, I cut all the stencils in house, and so I always really like to bring stencils because I feel really kind of proud of the stencils we bring. And what I'm going to do is, so I'm using the Watercolour Dreams stencil, and this one's got the kind of almost like the corner of a dream catcher, the feathers, and then just those kind of loose stripes in the background, which of course if you inked and spritzed with water, give you that little watercolour stripy background. But let's actually just focus purely on the dream catcher bit, or the mandala. It's effectively just a mandala design, isn't it? I'm going to try and be careful with this ink because they're just so rich. So I'm using one of our blending brushes. I think we've still got some on the shop. I'm not sure, but certainly they'll be on the brand. They'll be on the Craft Network.
Yes, the brushes are still in stock as well. They're not linked to the show, but just put Funky Fossil in and everything will come up. You can see the brand shop in there. Shadia says, Tony, your confetti jars, are they heavy for posting internationally, please?
They're not too heavy. They're nice because they've got that width, but they're quite shallow, so they're not too bulky.
Yeah, I would say they're okay. I'm not sure is the answer to that one. I don't know. They're not heavy, put it that way, but I'm not sure if it's down to the depth. Beautiful card, Heidi said. Morning, everyone, Dawn. Love the card. Beautiful, Sarah. Beautiful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous.
Oh, is that just me?
No, that's your card. Honestly, I need to have some of what she's had today.
I saw Roxy Lee's comments. I haven't even had my cornflakes yet this morning, so this is all.
I'm not just saying it, but those inks are so cool, aren't they?
They really
vibrancy.
are.
You don't have to put a lot on, do you?
No.
To get vibrancy.
Absolutely.
If, sometimes when I watch people demonstrate or use my products, I think, I'm so glad that's my product, because if it was somebody else's, I'd be really annoyed because it's so good.
And for working over stencils, where quite often, as you see me do here, I think I've got the indigo and the magenta, but you're kind of wanting to get a good blend of the colours. The fact that you're not having to permanently kind of dip your brush back in to try and just almost scoop the colour out of the
really, you have to be so gentle with these, don't you?
I mean, as I'm tapping them off on the mat just to make sure I don't get carried away.
So Shadia is saying, could you please find out? I'd love to get the collection. Leave it with me, sweetheart. I'll get one of the girls to check for you. No problem at all.
So I'm not too worried here about a little bit of
Yvette Capuano. What a lovely name. Can I just say, Tony, you are beautiful inside and out. See, somebody said something about me for a change. Yeah. Thank you, that's really kind. Not first thing on a morning, though.
You're not opening the brand event, though, are you?
No. She said, am I the warm-up act? Or what's happening this morning? I said, no, you're in because you're one of the most popular brands. She's like, yeah, you will tell me anything. I'm like, honestly.
It's because I live close by. That's what it is. No, everyone knows this is my favourite place to be. So, just again, it was just really to encourage you. When you've got a stencil like this, don't think you can only use it in a very kind of literal format in terms of the design as it appears on stencil. You can totally rotate it, extract bits of it that you want for your design. So this is just a couple of the mandalas on each opposite corner. And I'm going to go back to some of that Fabby paper and do some
stripes. Black and white's always a winner.
I do love this. I do love this one. So again, but with that lovely bit of gold splatter on it as well. So this is the Dreamcatcher from the A6 stamp set, so the slightly smaller image. And one of the, I'll stamp it out and then explain. But again, the moth or the butterfly is a whole image on top of it. So perfect for decoupage and building up your layers, because it's not hidden by the image it's on top of. I'm making sense to myself, Tony.
Don't worry, we're listening. That's a beautiful size. I can see why you've done a little A6 version.
Well, I mean, I know you were making your slightly bigger cards, but as you saw with the last demo, I quite often make that kind of A6 or kind of 5x5 cards. So I like to bring images that are going to scale up and down for you and give you those choices. So I'm stamping just slightly off the edge of this panel of patterned paper. Don't worry, I haven't missed. I did it on purpose. I'll just put a bit of gold on that, but I won't. I've got one I've already heat embossed, because what we want to do is add some of that glorious colour to it.
So gold embossing on this one. I'm just going to grab some of the samples just from behind. Just 1 second, because we are coming towards the end of the show, and I think I really wanted to show you some of these beautiful samples from the design team, because, you know, the design team, every design team works incredibly hard.
They do.
I think it's really important that we do show some of the makes. So I'll just let Sarah just show you this lovely masterpiece that she's done, because it is really, really pretty. There we go. It's so pretty. I just love gold, black and white.
Absolutely.
Very Teresa Collins.
Oh, that's true, actually.
Very Teresa Collins. She'd be watching this thinking, aye, aye.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Something very kind of classic about it, but you can make it look quite contemporary as well. So here's one I did earlier.
Oh, are you okay? Oh, it looks just like that.
There you go. So you can see I've gone off the edge.
That is gorgeous.
Added the little feather, and then all I'm going to do while you
show these samples,
is literally piece back in. Just as you saw me colour the last butterfly, I've used the same thing, the inks and confetti, to colour in an image, put it all out, and now I'm going to stick it down. Super quick.
That looks super cool. Already, I just love black and white stripes, but just let me just show you these samples. Thank you so much. So look at these ones. So you've got the bottom of the Dreamcatcher on the top of this vellum here, matching papers in the base, absolutely beautiful. That one, then this is, I just love vellum over cards anyway. And then we have sort of like maybe jelly plate work texture in the back base here, playing with your arts and your inks on there too. On that beautiful black and white paper as well, coloured in. That's a smaller one. Then you go big. Look at that in the background, that beautiful. And that is paste. That is so beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Well done, design team. These are absolutely gorgeous. Look at this here where you can separate the elements. Be a dreamer.
And that's the point, isn't it? Where you can decoupage the actual...
Yeah, the snippability is quite cool. And then look at this one with my favourite die in the back with those hearts, those segmented hearts. I've crushed that little leaf. That's just pull that back. There we go. Absolutely beautiful, team. Well done. So the item number for the full bundle, 100583. You can go and buy it as individuals. There is also that beautiful happy hour deal, which is at an incredible price of $8.99. Super duper. If you have the 20% discount on there, you know what prices you're going to be able to get these for. So check those out. The calendar is absolutely flying. I don't suspect the calendar is going to be around for long. I think I'm going to have a word with Sarah and see what's going on there. See if we can maybe get some more, because our USA fans don't tune in until 1 o'clock. I think they will be disappointed if there isn't any left.
One thing I would say about the calendar as well is I bring it to you with a board envelope, whiteboard envelope. So if you are gifting it, you can put it in a nice envelope.
Perfect.
And there's also a free A5 sheet of stickers with it. So if you want to gift it to somebody, they can put little stars and things on their dates. So
you're just a brand that keeps on giving. I taught you well.
I know. You're like my master Yoda.
Oh, we're good at eating Kit Kats.
We have a giggle, don't we?
We do, absolutely. So, in fact, I'm just going to grab the other card that you made as well, Sarah. So when you've done this one, we can hold them both up.
Oh,
so you've paper pieced the coloured pieces back on top.
Yes.
To create the illusion of, because it's very difficult to colour onto black stripes, isn't it? So this sort of effect cuts that corner, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And if you wanted to, you could have absolutely cut out the circular element and pieced that up and then put the butterfly on top. So, you can get a real kind of dimension with these. And these shapes aren't difficult to cut out at all. So
thank goodness.
I know, absolutely.
Oh, it's coming together beautifully, is that?
And again, just all those rich jewel tones just popping against the black and white. And there we go. I won't worry about the two little ones there. And then we've got that gorgeous sentiment, the large one, don't follow your dreams, catch them. Gold heat embossed onto black. That's just, dilemmas. And put it there.
Just biggest decision of today was that.
I know. And there
shall we put them both up?
Oh, they look together. A bit of drama, but lots of nice rich colour as well, which I think just makes really eye-catching and unusual cards, don't you?
Yeah, and showstoppers really because of the black, I think.
Absolutely.
Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. 2
incredible demos there. So that was the lovely launch show. Brilliant show, by the way. You can come again.
You're welcome.
So that was a brilliant launch show with the lovely Sarah from Funky Fossil. Don't forget, if you have things in your basket and you're wanting to check them out, check them through, because even if you buy from show 2, 5, 4, 3, it doesn't matter. Just add all items to basket 1 once you've checked them out, and you'll only be charged the 1 postage anyway. So peruse at your own leisure, shop over the weekend if you want to as well. I do know that a lot of people will be tuning in later because a lot of people do have to work. So up next is Stamptagious at 10:15. I'm going to go check in with the lovely Nicola now, and that is a brand new launch and a brand new company as well here in the How to Craft Network studio. So stay tuned. We'll be back at 10:15 with some other new goodies. Thank you so much, sweetheart. We'll see you all soon.
Take
care.
Bye.